All right, it's time to stretch it out in this week's Move It Monday. You know, it's great to run fast and lift heavy, but it's also important to focus on your flexibility.
Stretch Zone, here to help with that, literally, with their assisted stretching techniques. So we have Livy Buck, Assistant Regional Manager, and Henry Moritz here, stretch practitioner here to talk about it all. Appreciate your time. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Emily called me out off camera. I'm not the most flexible guy. I try to run, I try to lift, but stretching, it's always important. And it's different when you have some help doing it too. How is assisted stretching different than just trying to maybe limber up on your own?
Yeah, so something that's great about our technique is it helps to distract your nervous system. So when you're stretching on your own, you know, you might stop here because your nervous system's like, whoa, Travis, that's a little too far, right?
Right.
But our technique helps to distract and help you get a deeper, more satisfying stretch.
Interesting. So you're not just sitting there focusing on the pain of like, ow, 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 ow. I wish I were more flexible. Okay, so we thought we'd show a few stretches and what that assisted stretching looks like.
Okay.
I said, Travis, you're the guinea pig today.
Where do I go?
You need the help.
So we're gonna lay on our back with our head up at the top.
Oh, the safety buckle.
All right.
Buckle up for this
Safety
roller coaster.
first.
All right. Okay.
And this is what you'll find at a stretch zone, right? When
Yes,
you come in,
that's correct.
you get strapped
this is
in to a
comfy.
nice assisted table.
Absolutely.
Okay, what are we
start
working
with
on?
just a light warm up, just
Okay.
kind of moving the legs, just getting them ready for our stretching today.
So how long are sessions typically? Like, do you come in with 30 minutes, an hour, just what's needed?
So typically most people will come in and do a stretch for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Or sometimes people will come in and they want to combine two 30-minute stretches for 1 hour.
Oh.
And we hit all ranges of the body, mostly lower body for most people. However, we also do stretches for the upper body as well. But more often than not, it's around 30 minutes to an
or
hour.
so.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, and thinking about stretching out your hips and your legs and some of this stuff,
Yeah.
it really is, it's nice to have a little help and somebody else to kind of, get those spots that are just so tough to get on your own.
Yeah.
Livy, who do you think benefits most from assisted stretching? Who would you recommend try this out?
The great thing about the stretch zone method is that we see everyone from ages 14 to well into their 90s.
Oh, wow.
We also see people who live fully sedentary lifestyles and people who are professional athletes. So you'll see soccer players coming in and also people who are bedridden and don't really move that much in their day-to-day life.
Yeah.
We see benefits for all people in that range.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, for whether it's, like you said, maybe you are more sedentary or bedridden and you need help to move around, right? And that's exactly what this does, because I would imagine this still promotes blood flow and things of that nature. Am I right?
Yes, yeah. You're hitting
Right,
the
right
nail.
on?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good work.
I was due for one.
He's like, I know what I need to do. I just didn't do
It's
it
about
often
doing it.
enough.
Stretching is really beneficial for everyone. I mean, research shows that stretching consistently is really important for longevity in our lives.
Yeah.
And if you want to do things like lift heavy, go on hikes, things like that, you're going to want your mobility and flexibility.
So where are you around town if somebody's looking at maybe going to a stretch zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, where can they find you?
We've got 5 locations.
Okay.
We have Northeast Portland, Murray Shoals in Beaverton. We also have a Cedar Mill Beaverton location.
Okay.
We have Lake Oswego and Wilsonville.
Awesome.
So you'll
Awesome.
see them in all those
You're
locations.
sprinkled all across the Portland Metro.
All right, so Henry, you
Oh,
got him
yeah.
strapped in here now.
All
Travis
right.
is all tied
Not
down.
going
What are we
anywhere.
doing?
So at Stretch Zone, we use a intensity scale of 1 through 10, where 1 is like you barely feel it at all, and 10 is too much that you want me to let go.
Okay.
So we try to stay at a 3, 5, and 7 intensity, where 3 is just a light stretch, a little bit more than that 1, and then 5 is a mild stretch, and then 7 is a deep stretch with no discomfort.
Okay.
So when I say that I'm going for the 3 on your outside thigh in
Okay.
your IT band, you just let me know when you feel it.
Okay. Probably won't take that long.
We're going to start with our 3.
Ooh, there we go.
3's probably right there.
Perfect. And then we
Nice.
hold
so
that
embarrassing.
for 3 seconds.
That's honestly, Travis, that's a better range than I thought we were going to be working
Oh, really?
with.
go.
Okay, great. Subtle improvement.
Well, there's no need to be embarrassed.
I'll
We
say
see
5
everyone
there.
from all walks of life.
Right.
So
Well, and I think it's great to have, someone who knows what they're doing helping you, especially the
And
first few
our
times you've
7.
been stretching in a while, somebody to show
Yeah.
you the ropes and make sure you're not going to hurt yourself as well.
Oh, I'll say 7's there.
Good.
Wow, that feels so good. But like to Emily's point, I'm not doing this on my own.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, and,
Right.
and maybe there's a variation where I could try, but to have also not just the help, but the know-how, right? Like I would have never thought of the 3, 5, 7 method on my own.
Right.
So It's nice to be able to, and I'm sure you can ask questions. I'm sure people probably ask you questions, and you can come back with those answers, which is nice to have about your own body as you're trying to improve yourself and your lifestyle.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So everyone's getting back in the school year routine. If you're finding yourself with a little extra time on your plate, any specials or new deals for new clients right now, or do you just need to get them in and check it out?
Yeah, so come on in. The first stretch is on us, so you can check it out, see if it's something that you enjoy. You can go on our website, stretchzone.com, and see if there's a location near you that you'd want to check out. So you come in for that first complimentary consultation, and then we'll get you set up with a program.
Awesome.
Travis's
Perfect.
nice, sigh of approval
This feels
there. He's
really
feeling better
good.
already. Hey, if you want to
our
learn more
5.
about Stretch Zone, you can find your nearest Stretch Zone when you check out the story on coin.com. Happy Labor Day Monday, everybody. Have a good one.